Two teams here playing for pride as the final week of the NFL season is underway. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Hey, tight. Stop.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a first down.
From the gun, it's Allen. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
You're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Allen's throw is complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A nice pickup there. 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
Alert!
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
319!
Down carry by Elliott. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Round 80!
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
The score, Falcons 7, Buccaneers 0.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yellow!
A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early. Let him do all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Mahomes now on first down. Being chased out left. Throwing left here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards there on a Buccaneer first down. Clock running as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The last one good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mahomes now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. The Falcons.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A very solid gain of 27.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. They want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Massive bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Rosas good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown the last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did.
Emmanuel Sanders. Touchdown, Falcons. Emmanuel Sanders, 76 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow! Let's go, little lady!
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Attack!
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Mahomes going to throw. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because
regular,
because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to come out and suddenly change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The 16-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Falcons 14. Buccaneers 7.
Yellow.
2nd and 11.
Hey, 57.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Yellow.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers
Easy.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
15.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack.
Well, no Texas start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very
Hey, Riblet.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works out the mark. It's not an altogether bad result.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. And people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's complete to Golden Tate. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, it's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like he said, listen, you're going to sell the go, just go. Let's see who's faster.
Power running by Zeke. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
On the ball. Have 10.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Oh, Zeke with a quick feet. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. Ezekiel Elliott. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Ezekiel Elliott, a guy who considers himself underrated, has told his detractors to put some respect on his name. Hard not to respect a run like that.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yellow.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they...
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
Round 80.
I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jerry Jeudy, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
This is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 16 yards, a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
180.
First and 10.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Working from the gun, Mahomes forced out to his left. His throw incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but now it'll be third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. What often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Play action. Now it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
It's 3rd
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. And again, it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Allen to throw once more. So tough to stop Gronk. This is caught. Gronkowski. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Jerry Jeudy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the route is on here in this first half. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a first down.
Well, so much for being back to physical line to start the drive. He gave some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial grouping, there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
Yellow! I'm the blue lady! First hit!
And they give this time to the tailback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Yellow!
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays? 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. From Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's going to look end zone here for Pettis. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Look out!
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Stop. Off 52. Look out!
Now Allen operating from the gun, and that'll be incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, but it'll be second and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Rob Gronkowski with touchdown number 8 on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You going to yell at me? You go cover him.
Yellow!
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
Yellow.
You get the
Let's get it.
sense
Let's go.
the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last kick puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Fighting his way to contact. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching how all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game, but right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. That catch good for only a couple. Got it here at the 29 on second and 8.
15.
Brings up second and 8 at the 29-yard.
Now here's Mahomes. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it
Yellow.
up. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Back now in Tampa. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. On second down, Elliott. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. As you said earlier, this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Allen's throw is complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. They're going to snap this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it will bring up a 2nd and 13. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down.
Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keep it there. Also a first down. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
5 wide.
Zeke going to get it on the option. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Falcons add on. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree. And now here is another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, guys, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. Also, what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 4th down. He completes it to Bryant. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 15 yards, first down Atlanta. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
5 wide.
They go to Elliott again. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
2-yard gain on the play.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Well, they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does job. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Yellow.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when the team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Ready.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
32. Hey, 57,
with the
57
tackle,
colors, 57 colors.
Jr. And he's going to take this down to about the 17.
Ready.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
95.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And a good job here by the Falcons team, able to recover it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
So Allen's going to look to throw. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Buccaneers 13.
The big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Falcons, it will wind up a 500 season as the win means they'll finish right at 8-8. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain.